We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. The winner moves on to the AFC Championship game. This should be some battle. Off we go here in the divisional round. First and 10. The NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns last year, Raheem Mostert. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
On second down, it's May. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? Third down, 3 to go. He'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by a couple of yards as they convert on 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Don't jump. Ready?
They'll give it to Harris again. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
11. Sit high.
They go play action with Fields. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Here we go. Sit high.
Now a second down throw for Fields. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game. Like, I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
Go.
They'll run with Harris. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal.
Here we go. Right.
They'll run with Warren. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
Here we go. Sit high.
They'll try to run with Harris. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up fourth and goal. 1 quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. So the offense stays out, and they go for it on 4th. And he will do it himself. He's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown Steelers. Chris Boswell on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Steelers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. He's inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Patterson now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Big first down pickup there by Roman Wilson. And remember the last time we saw him play in a live game, Mike? It was that Rose Bowl. He had a great year for national champions, Michigan Wolverines. Led him in catches, yards, receiving touchdowns. And this is a guy that not only can get downfield and make big plays, but even on underneath throws, he is very good with the ball in his hands after the catch.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
They put Wilson in motion.
Right.
2nd down, it's Fields. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Javon Holland, tight coverage, and he's able to break that one up. Here's 3rd and 7.
No muss, no muss. Sit high.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's got his man, it's Pickens. Still on his feet, and he will score. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
That's caught downfield by Waddle. The 1st-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down. On play action, here's May. And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there? Off the play fake, here's May. That's to the sideline where he finds Hill.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. Achane, a 1st down, and then some. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Achane. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Devon Achane. Touchdown. Touchdown, Miami. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Now Sanders on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dolphins have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
To throw is Fields. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
Go, Chuck. Ready? Go.
To throw is Fields. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
That's Washington, the man in motion.
Right.
Fields now on 2nd down. Down the field, he's got Washington. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he's in. George Pickens. Touchdown Steelers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. They try to set up the screen to Mostert. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. This will be returnable from his own 15. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34, a pickup of 9. So we are at halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup, as we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Fields. This one down the field for Freiermuth. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohou. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
It is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his...
Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender. And you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but they continue to get that matchup. This quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Steeler first down.
Here we go, son.
Here's Harris. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Here we go, son.
They put Wilson in motion.
Right.
Now, Fields. This one complete to Watkins. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Here we go. Go.
Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 13-yard line.
Hey, never mind. Monday. Right.
Fields to throw. It is brought in the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers go up by 7, 28-21. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's caught by Smith on the right side. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver, leads to a real nice run after catch, and brings up first down.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Patterson now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready?
A first down throw for Fields. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he will go all the way. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Steelers. On for the extra point is Boswell. He gets it to go, and the Steelers will go up by 7. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play and a much-needed one as well to gain of 43 yards. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing now is May. He pulls it in around the 5. And he is out of bounds. It's going to be 1st down, though. 1st and goal at the 2.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and
he will take this one across into the end zone. Drake May. Touchdown, Miami. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
That ties the game, 35-35. Jason Sanders is the kickoff for Miami.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They put Wilson in motion. 1st down. Fields. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Patterson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
They'll go with Harris. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. They come to the line needing 6 yards for a first down.
Here we go, son.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to grab a late lead.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st down. Mostert. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
In motion, it's Waddle. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10. May going to look to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
That's taken in by Achane. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And with that throw, Mike, now they're clearly in position where they can at least attempt to tie the game with a field goal. But I don't think they should take the foot off the gas. Continue to take shots downfield. Continue. See if you can come away with a touchdown, knowing you at least have a field goal try if the touchdown doesn't work out.
May now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Hill brought in motion. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. May to throw again. This throw right side is caught by Hill.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Towels waving, Steeler fans on their feet. It's 3rd down. Hill brought in motion. Here's May again. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to force overtime. So now, a big spot coming here. This one he's got to have. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And the missed kick is going to cost them the game.
Here we go, son.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now 1